do I want to go? I want to go this way. Why is my hair so crazy? Why is it so crazy? Hi, everybody. Welcome. I hope everybody is doing well. If you don't see, where is it? Oh my gosh. That live button, then I'm no longer live. I can't find it. Where did it go? I moved my computer so I couldn't find it. Let's see. There I am. Can't find my own live sometimes. It's a little crazy. Give it a few minutes. See how it goes. There we go. Perfect. Give it a few minutes. Let people hop on in. See how everybody is doing. There we go. Give it a few minutes to allow everybody to hop on in. I hope everybody is doing well. Making sure everything is going good. Okay, that should be good. Well, hello, Miss Kathy. How are you? I hope you are doing well, my dear. How are you, Miss Kathy? I know I came on a little bit late. I know I'm like a half an hour late, but it's StreamYard has changed so much. They make you now they only hold they only hold like 50 hours of your lives. So then you have to go through your lives and delete them in order to make new ones. So I deleted, I think they should still all be on the page, but I went back to I think 2020 and 2021 and had to delete a bunch of broadcasts so I could come live because they wasn't going to allow me to come live. So it took me a while because I had to figure out how to do that. And then I had to figure out a faster way to do it because it was taking forever. So I'm just like, what is going on here? So we figured it out. That's all that matters, right? I didn't know if I was going to, but we figured it out and everything is good. So today, guys, I thought it would be fun to do, I know Valentine's Day is coming up, and I know some people, I know there's been a lot of things going on with relationships. So if you want a mini look into my Valentine's Day, I'm doing that for $5. You get 3 cards for $5. You get 10 cards for $15, and then you get a mediumship for $20. So I figured I would throw in a little special there because I know Valentine's Day is coming up, and I know some people have been wanting to look into that. So we're doing a little bit of everything. And I know I apologize for coming on late, but I can't. I had to delete some videos off of StreamYard, which is always a joy. It was fun, I guess. And then Miss Kathy, let me know when you are back, my dear. And let me know if there's anybody that you would like to talk to. How is everybody else? It's very quiet today. People must be working or people must be having a Tuesday. I know my week has been a lot better now that the lovely retrograde is over, and I'm just happy the retrograde's gone. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've never been so happy to say goodbye to the retrograde. I don't know if anybody else feels me on that, but I'm happy. Hi, Miss Alicia. How are you, dear? Well, I'm happy that you are able to listen. I'm waiting for Miss Kathy to let me know if she's still here. Okay, she's back. I don't like starting without you guys. I can't do it. I just can never start without you. Okay. Let's see what Miss Kathy has to say for Kathy today. I am doing good. I'm doing good. Let's see. Miss Kathy, I love it. She's telling me that there's been a lot of changes. She's like, there's been a lot, like, she's saying there's been changes that may feel like they're not very big, but they've made a big impact. Like, she's making me feel like she's showing me like you walking on the moon. And as she's showing me you walking on the moon, like I'm seeing you like taking strides and leaps and showing me that they're lighter, they're better. And I feel like it all comes down with the respect that you are getting when it comes to things. Did you the cord cutting, the releasing, I don't know, whatever work that you have been putting into and after things that we talked about, she keeps showing me you on the moon. Hi, Miss Carly. How are you? And she's showing me you just taking these leaps. And I feel so much lighter. She's showing me a bunch of different like things. And now she's showing me like a boat and she's saying due north, like I don't know how to do pirate talk or sailor talk or anything like that. But I'm seeing that and she's showing me like the boat going upward. And it reminds me of what is that movie? I don't know. I can't think of it. It's an old movie. I'm seeing it as the old movie where like they're trying to get away from something and that boat goes all the way up. Even though in the movie they don't make it, but I'm seeing you make it over that wave. God, that's a very old movie. I don't remember what it is. But they're showing me that even though it felt like you were on the edge and you didn't know what to expect, you made it over that hump. And even though if it felt like you just went through glass, like I don't know, she's just showing me that there is, as much as it doesn't seem like a lot, she's saying all of it built up and all of it matters. I feel like you're breathing better too. I know you're gonna tell me that you lost weight, and that's. I just feel like it's the stress though, and even though it could be from that too, but I just feel like you're able. I don't feel like you have to hold your breath as much. I don't know. I feel like everything that you've been working on, and you doing the healing, and you do like, and then you physically the perfect storm. That's it, Miss Alicia. I always feel like when I think I know what the movie is, I'm like that title's too easy. I thought that would be too easy, but that's what they were showing me. Gosh, that's an old movie, isn't it? Or am I just that old that I feel like that's an old movie? Let's see. When did the Perfect Storm movie come out? Because I know it's a true story. Okay, good. That was 2000. So that is an oldish movie. I thought it was an old movie. And it kind of even looks like almost just like the picture of the thing. ton of bricks haven't. Yeah, and I just all of a sudden I just feel lighter, and I feel like, and it also reminds me like how I know I see this a lot, but I think it's because this movie was so. I know people give me crap for my Disney movies, but for me, Frozen 2 was so spiritual, and I felt like it was such an awakening, not just for kids, but with all the magic on that, because kids believe in that. Kids know all of that. And like as an adult, for what I do and how I see things, it was just so amazing to see Disney and see a movie adapt into the power of spirit and magic that and stuff like that. So I just see you as Elsa, knowing that you had these hard things to do, but you overcome them and you faced your fear. And they're saying that's something that you have always done. And she's saying that is something that you will continue to do, is not being scared and not holding yourself back from anything that's fearful or anything that's trying to stand in your way. That she's saying that you pushing through is the best thing, not only for you, but it's also the best thing for the people who are in your life physically surrounding you to see that movement. Good. And and sometimes people don't know how to do that stuff, but just their jealousy and their anger and all of that can just boil so much where it leaps and does things. Hi, Miss Heather. So it's hard, but I'm happy that it's all taken care of, and I'm mostly happy because I'm happy that you don't have that weird feeling anymore. What is that? Do you have your own station at work, Miss Kathy? You don't have to serve, do you? I'm trying to figure out what she's showing me. The Valentine's look is just for $5 you'll get 3 cards, and I'll take a look into what your Valentine's day can look like, or any information from spirit that you need to know that they tell me about your Valentine's. If you do the $5 one, if you are in a relationship, I need to know if you're in a relationship and what their first name is, so I can kind of connect with those energies, and then I'll be able to do the reading. You're learning the whole kitchen. Okay, because I was seeing you like one place, and then it kind of looked like you were walking around with like a tray. So I was just like, I'm like, she doesn't serve. I'm like, what's going on? What is she showing me? So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's you walking around and everything like that. I just saw you at one place, and then I'm seeing you carrying a tray and walking somewhere else. I was like, I know she's in a server. Good morning, dear. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Love it. I hope you're doing good, Miss Bernice. So maybe that's what that is. I don't know. I was like, she doesn't serve. Maybe it's you going from different stations. Let's see. No, I'm not working the front end at this job. Okay. That's why I was like, I don't know what I saw it, but I didn't really know what it meant. So that's why I just told you what she showed me, because I knew you didn't serve. So that's why I didn't know why I was seeing you at one place and then walking around and doing things. Okay, she keeps saying the word transitioning, and I don't know I'm hearing it, and then I'm hearing with something that has to do with Joe and the family. Have you been trying to? Okay, I know it's gonna sound bad at first, but I think if I explain it, it'll make sense. Like what she's telling me is that there's some type of transition with the family, or there's some type of transition that you're doing. Like, I feel like, as long as that woman is a part of that house, or that family, not that house. I don't know, something about a house keeps coming up as well. I have no idea, but I don't think you're looking to move or anything like that. I don't know. But she's talking about a transition, and I feel like, I don't feel like you're cutting yourself off from the family, but when it comes to things with her, I feel like you're, like, I don't know, like you're giving distance, and that you're not allowing that to come back. If that even makes sense. Like, I don't even know why transitioning. Like, she keeps saying there's a transition. There's a transition. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. And then I feel like it has to do with something with a family. And then she's making me see a house. So that's why I'm like, she's very random, unless she's just throwing a bunch of things together. Because sometimes they are awesome at that too. They can be really good at that. So they can just be like, let's just tell Tawny everything all at once so she can figure it out on her own. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Yeah, she's showing me, like, she just kept saying transition. And then I see like a family, and it just makes me feel like, I also see, is it the something of wands, 9 of wands, Queen of wands. I don't know. I see the picture. I don't remember what the number is. I do that a lot. Let me figure it out. Like, I just see you setting boundaries, and I feel like as you're setting boundaries, is that, I don't think it's, okay, I'm going to show both of those cards because that one connects too. But I just feel like you're making this transition away from just anything negative. Good. Yeah, she just kept saying there's a transition, and that could just be you transcending to a higher to a higher timeline because of what you learned through this as well. It's going to be the very last card because I'm going through the whole deck to find it. It always does this to me. There it is. Okay, I was close. I said Queen of Wands. I knew that was all about wands, and since the two cards that I was pulled to show you are both wands, this is all about you holding on to your the magic, holding on to your power. This is you setting your boundaries. This is you putting that protectiveness up, like you just said, and grounding and knowing that you're in control and you can allow what you want in. And this is you setting those boundaries, not allowing any negativity. And they kind of go together. This is you following the beat to your own drum, knowing that you're the leader, that you're following your path. And this is saying that as long as I'm in charge, I know Spirit has my back, as long as I protect what's most important to me. Hi, Miss April. How are you? She said in due time. It just depends on whenever he wakes up from it. And I feel like it's harder for him to see that because her vibration and her timeline was not where yours are, where it wasn't where yours was, meaning that the vibration that you were at when you were with Joe was much higher, even though you're a lot higher now. But they're showing me it made him like either stay the same or he went down a little bit. I'm doing well, Miss April. I hope that makes sense. It's just he has like those sunglasses on and he's just not seeing it. And it's gonna she's doing something that's keeping those sunglasses on, that it's just gonna take the right time, or it's just gonna take the ability for things to click for him to see that. And I feel like, now this is going to sound horrible. Like, I feel like it has to do, I don't know, for me, it feels like it has to do more with, like, I keep hearing, like, that trophy wife thing. Like, I just feel like it has to do with something with that. I don't even know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm hearing. Something, because it's like, not that he sees her as a trophy wife, but that's how she acts, and that's what she's giving off to him, if that makes sense. I don't even know. I hope that makes sense. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, if that even makes sense to you, I hope that makes sense because I don't know how else to explain it besides I just feel like because of the way she's acting, it's making him see things a certain way. And that's the best way I think I can put it. So until he sees through that, then he won't see it. Yeah. Like, I know people see like trophy wives and stuff like that as a positive thing, or I don't know. I don't want to say that being a trophy wife is a bad thing, but just the way the act that she's putting on, there's something, or the way she's treating him or what she's doing for him, just has him in a different place, and he just has to see through it is like the best way I can put that. I don't know, that's the only way I can seem to go through it. Is somebody moving, Miss Kathy, or somebody thinking about moving? Does it have to do with one of her kids or your kids? Like, I still keep seeing a house, and it makes me feel like there's I keep feeling like, and she's making me feel like there's a change coming, and I keep hearing there's a change coming now. I'm hoping that he doesn't allow it to get that far. He's not supposed to, is what she just said. But as we know, it's up to, at the end of the day, it's up to him. She said, free will is an awesome thing when you're living your life. She goes, but watching, she's like, watching it is a whole different story. She goes, I just want to slap him in the head. I don't know. There's something about a house. Like, she keeps showing me a house, and there's going to be a change with it. I feel like somebody's going to be moving. And I feel like it's just, it could be a bit emotional, but she's saying that you have to stay focused. Like, I didn't know. I just feel like there's a change in a household coming, and it may be, I just feel like it could be a hit to emotionally, but she's just saying that that it's not something that they want to affect you in the things that you are doing now. Because she keeps saying a house. Maybe, I don't know. She kept bringing up saying a house. It just, like, I feel like she makes me feel like an emotional shock, but she's saying that we can't take the negative part of it, because, and also she doesn't just want it to distract you. And I know you got a new job, and I'm sure you're enjoying the change, but I don't feel like this is going to be where you're at forever. I feel like this is a stepping stone. I think a lot of these jobs are stepping stones till you are ready on your own feet to want to open up your own business. I still feel like you should be having your own business somehow. And especially with the pictures that you post, my dear, you should definitely be having your own business. I don't know. She was talking about a house, and I feel like there's just some changes or a move, or there's changes in a household that is coming up soon that may be a little hard, but I feel like is needed. That's all she was saying. She's just, they tell only certain things for some odd reason. So when it comes to this job, she wants you to take whatever experience you need. And I feel like all of the things that you have learned and all the things you learned from all these jobs is like, they're so funny. She's showing me like a cookbook that you're taking everything from these jobs and putting it into a book so you can put it either into your head or put it into your own work. she's saying within the next few years, if you wanted to, she said if we saved from tax returns, or if we saved, just put some money away for saving, she said you should be able to have something of your own. May it be to be able to, establish something for catering outside of your home, for like the right amount of gatherings, or being able to have a food truck. I just feel like you should be doing your own thing. I can see you, Miss Kathy, having a food truck and just like going everywhere, taking like road trips, going to stores, making things off the top of your head. I see many menus rotating. I feel like that's what your final destination is supposed to be, but it's up to you if it's going to be. I know we're always in charge of what we want to do. Did you have any other questions for Miss Kathy? Miss Bernice, do you just want me to see what's going on for Valentine's Day? And then I have Miss Heather. I have room for 2 more card readings if anybody wants a card reading, because we got about an hour. I want to make sure that we get everybody in. I should be able to do a card reading, a card, and a mediumship. So I have room for 2 more readings. The kids are doing okay. She says that she tries to assist them as much as she allows them to. She said something about one of her brothers. Is there somebody else? I feel like I don't know if somebody within like his family, like his, I don't know. She makes me feel like one of her brothers is going through a hard time with a loss. I don't know if somebody is passing or if somebody just passed. It could be somebody if they have a significant other on their side. I don't know, or if an anniversary of a loss is coming up. I don't know. She just keeps saying she's saying a brother, and then she's showing me like all the sadness. So I feel like she's been trying to lift up his spirits right now. So that's where she says that. But the kids are okay. I still think there are still some things that Laura is going through with her marriage that she's pushing through and trying to work out. And she just wants you to continue to be there and ask questions. Is that what it is? Okay. Like, I don't know. I was just seeing, she's showing me she was talking about a brother. And she was saying about a past that might be going through a passing. Did her brother just pass? I didn't know that. I thought she had 2. Or does she have 3? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't know. That's what I heard. Unless her brother is having a hard time with her brother if he just passed. That's what I heard. He passed before her. Okay. Is his anniversary then coming up? I don't know. That's all I heard. Unless she's just dealing with him somehow. I have no idea. That's all I heard. And then she just kind of left it at that. And she's just kind of smiling. And she's just chilling now. I don't know. There's Miss Bernice. I don't know why these comments. Sometimes they take forever. And sometimes they don't. Okay. I don't know. Somebody's dealing somebody's dealing with something that has to do with a brother passing. So I thought it was maybe her brother was going through a loss. I don't know. But I keep hearing that she's with her brother right now. Okay, Miss Bernice. Let's see what we got. You're welcome. I don't know. That's just, for some reason, that's she brought something up about some sadness, unless his anniversary is coming up and some people, like some of the kids or something, are just remembering, or there's a remembrance, or there's something going on. Because I heard something about a brother. She was talking about her brother, and then she said then it made me feel like a loss. So I don't know if somebody's having memories or having a hard time with his loss right now. I don't know. That's all she said, and then she just kind of left. I don't know. Miss Bernice, let's see what we got going on. Now don't shoot the messenger, but they're telling me, I don't know what you're planning, Miss Bernice, but it makes me I feel like you're planning. I keep feeling like I know what I want to do. I know the perfect date. I know what I deserve. And I see yourself. Like, all these cards are just like playing a movie on my wall. Like, I'm seeing you planning the perfect date for yourself. And they're saying to go with it, because they're saying that there's nobody who knows what you deserve and what you want more than you. That you, being the person that you are, being independent, being strong, being the leader, I don't know. I just feel like this is you taking charge of taking the steps into getting where you want, to knowing what you want, to seeing what you want, because you're taking care of yourself. This is all about self-love. This is about connecting. And as I see this, I feel like this is something that is setting, I'm hearing, all of a sudden I'm seeing Lion King. Like, I feel like it's setting the mood, kind of like all of a sudden when Nala shows up out of nowhere into Simba's life. Like, I feel like that's what's going to happen. And I feel like as you're doing that, I know this is probably not anything that this card goes with, but I'm hearing that this is you filling up your cup from the ground up. Like, this is you refilling, this is you recharging, this is you seeing seeing the things that we haven't gotten to do, seeing the things that have missed their opportunity with us, that we're taking on that we're seeing things that haven't come, and we're like, you know what, I'm going to not focus on the negative, or maybe some of the good stuff that didn't come in. I'm going to allow things to leak out and to release and go away so I can focus on myself. Hi, Miss Lisa, how are you? But I keep seeing you taking yourself out and doing something for yourself, and I see the glow on your face, and I see you being able to do that. Of course, I bought myself a present. I didn't even know they made these, and it makes me mad because I posted it on my Facebook, and everybody's like, those have been out for years. I'm like, I've never seen them in stores. I found Godstopper hearts for Valentine's Day, and my mom's like, I've never seen those before, because she knows those are my favorite, because I know my mom would have bought them for me. I bought 4 bags. I know that's bad, but I bought 4 bags because I know they're probably going to sell out soon. So I just got them to hold them till next Valentine's Day. But I was so excited. I just see you taking yourself out and doing stuff. May it be also going and getting your nails done, or doing something for yourself, and just taking yourself out to where you want to eat and just filling up your cup. Because the way they're painting it too is kind of like, I feel like once they're showing me, once we get on our feet, Miss Bernice, like I feel like once you get really comfortable with the way everything's going, everything's clicking, things are falling into place, that's when I feel like, boom, this is when somebody's going to walk into your life. Just like out of nowhere, Nala returns into Simba's life, even though it might be the other way around. I don't know. But I just see you just taking charge and letting yourself know that that we don't need to have somebody on Valentine's Day, that we can do things for ourselves. And I just see it filling up your cup and making you happy is what I'm hearing. You are welcome, my love. Miss Heather, you are next, my dear. Do you want me to just kind of mix it all together? Miss Angela. Hi, Miss Angela. How are you? I have Miss Heather, and then I have you. And then I could probably do one more after that. Hi, Miss Jeanette. How are you, dear? Well, it's up to you. It's always up to you. I know you said you wanted all of that, or I can do 5. I can mix it. I can mix it up. I'll see what spirit. I'll do both. We'll just go with whatever spirit tells me to do. It's usually how it works. I'm doing good, Miss Jeanette. I could have done without some of the movies that I watched this morning. Like, I like watching like the real story movies. And I kept waiting for one of the movies that I watched today to like turn into something like better, because for me, horror is like scary, but there was like a horror movie and it was a true story. I'm like, this is it was an awful movie. I gave it a thumbs down on Netflix because I thought it was gonna turn and be something good at the end, and then it ended sad and horrible. I'm just like, oh. Yes, my dear, remind me his name one more time. I know I should know everybody's names by now, but I am so much better with faces. I have always been that way. People are like, oh, remember, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nope, show me a picture. Show me a picture, and then I can say, yeah, I remember that person. I'm so weird like that. Yes, remind me his name, just so I have it. Because I think I can guess what it is, but then that's not good. We don't want to do that. How have you been, Miss Angela? Bill, see, I knew that. I knew it was something like that. My brain just doesn't work sometimes. I knew that. Okay, let's see. Let's start off for Valentine's Day for Heather and Bill. I'm doing good. I am beyond happy that retrograde is over, because that was a hard one for this household. Children, pets, husband. It was crazy. So I'm happy that's over. Things have been so much better this week. And I know it's only Tuesday, but it's been a lot better. A lot better. Miss Heather, the first thing I'm hearing, I'm just going to say it because I'm hearing it, is I'm hearing that there's like a comfortness. Like, to me, I feel like, like when I see this, the Two of Cups came up, so this is good. This is harmony. This is love. This is a good relationship. But what I hear is, when I see this card, is I hear that there's a comfortness. And I totally feel like they're showing me that you guys are so comfortable with the way things are going that sometimes it makes it feel like it's out of balance, that things aren't moving forward, or you guys aren't always on the same page. And I'm going to start off with those two cards. And even though there's more, there it is. I wanted to get one more. Usually it yells at me when I talk too much. But I feel like I just keep seeing like this comfort level of either where you guys are at or where you're going. And I just feel like sometimes that it throws that out of whack, or it makes the balance uneven. And they want you both to let go of whatever control that you think you guys have. They want you to let go. They want you to allow what you guys are wanting to expand, because you got expansion coming in a relationship, and you have the ability to be full, to see the light. Have you guys been talking more about, I don't know if there's a point where maybe I don't know how his deployment works, or how his stationary or whatever that, I don't even know what that's called, because it's not I don't know. I just feel like, have you guys been considering maybe just talking about what your next steps are, or have you thought about that, Miss Heather? Because I feel like they want you guys to see where this is going. And for Valentine's Day, I'm hearing that we should get a package in the mail. And I'm hearing that you might even get it within the next 3 days. So I'm hearing that you might get a package by Friday that is from him. They're not going to tell me what's inside, but I'm hearing something about a package. And then I see the number 3. But these first 5 cards just tell me that I see this as the relationship is harmonized, and you have things going. But I see, as you guys are taking this path, I just feel like there needs to be that next step, that you guys are like harmonized. You're at that middle, and they want you to raise the bar. They want you guys to move forward. But you have to trust the universe. You have to allow the change. You have to let go of what you're used to, so you can expand. So, and knowing that you are safe, and knowing that even if we do expand, that we're still gonna I always see these as people. I always see these like this would be Grampy, maybe your friends, your house, the neighbors, like anybody that, like your friends that you talk to. Like, that's, for some reason, that's how I see it. And I always see this at the people who are raising you up. I just feel like I feel like it's a time for the next leap, Miss Heather. Have you guys been talking about that? Did I lose you? I haven't seen you comment. I haven't seen any comments. Yeah, the retrograde, I think, hit my 9-year-old the hardest. It was she had some weird energy come through, and I didn't know who she was. It was weird. Did I lose Miss Heather? You've been talking. Okay. I keep feeling like, that. Okay. They're telling me to shut up. I'll shut up. Let me see. It's okay. I just want to make sure that you're there. It might be mine too, because I came on and, I sat here for a while, and I'm just like, okay, maybe my internet's not working. It could be mine too. I just feel like I just feel like there's something needs to be up. And I also feel like it may have to do something with Grampy too. Like, I feel like you don't want to change anything too because of having Grampy. And I don't know if there is. I'll just wait until, the time is right. That right now I have to focus on the house, my business, and doing things for Grampy. But I feel like they want you to know that they don't want you just to, I don't know, I keep seeing like they don't want you to be in one place. They want you to be able to set sail, to have that freedom, to be able to see that you don't need to have things holding you back when it comes to this relationship, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Like, this just shows me that at the right time, like when you let go of things that are making you feel held back, or things that are standing in your guys' way. They're saying if we move past those, if we go over I don't even know if that makes sense. Like they want you to go past like those fears, like if there's any trauma or anything, because it's all like the things that are standing in your way of moving forward is just causing that delay. If all goes according to plan, hoping to spend some time together a couple months. Oh, I love it. Not worried about Grampy, but house and business. Yes. Okay. Like I was like, I know how much family meant to you. So I didn't know if we were worried about, if that you want to take the next step, but what am I going to do with Grampy? I know the house is important to you. Maybe I just vice versa did it. I might have vice versa that because I can see you, holding back because who's going to take care of Grampy? What's going to happen to Grampy if I decide to move forward? And that this is just showing that there is a delay, that there's all this goodness that could be opening up for you, but there's some delay, and that we need to live in the moment, that you have to, this is all about enjoying that time and creating those moments. So you guys I'm happy that you said that you guys are going to be taking some time away from the military, because I think it's going to help you guys. I feel like it's going to help the relationship get more on, I'm hearing an intimate level to where you guys are going to be able to make decisions, being together, seeing each other, be able to celebrate it. I don't know if it's going to be around any like anniversaries or birthdays or anything like that, but this is just going to show. And sometimes this card can mean a marriage. So this could be the stepping stone when you guys come together to see if there's anything that comes up. And they don't want you to burn yourself out by stressing over it. That's what I'm hearing with this card. They're saying don't overwork yourself. Don't stress yourself out. Don't overplan or don't overthink things. They don't want you to be burnt out from this, because there's going to be a lot of opportunities that are going to pop up. No matter what, as he gets older, I will take care of Grampy, and Bill agrees. I talked to him about it. Perfect. I just feel like that. I feel like that might be the most important thing, is when you guys spend that time away. Because I was hearing with it, like the most important thing is, I don't know when, he plans on retire. I don't know. Can you retire from the military? I think you can retire, or if he decides to walk away. I just feel like it's coming to a point where where you're both are just going to have to decide, do I go together or do we go our separate ways? And I don't see separate ways a thing. I just feel like you guys have to be together and see what you guys truly want. And I'm happy that Bill agrees and is there for Grampy. And I know one of those things with the boat that you're going to have to cut the cords is probably telling him that one of the reasons why we go to the Navy concerts. I think Grampy would be thrilled, unless you're waiting to see what happens after you guys spend some time together to see what's going to happen, because everything can change, but I don't feel like anything's going to change. Let's see, what else does Heather need to know? Heather got a card reading, and she got the Valentine's Day. So I'm going to pull her 5 more cards. Perfect. Well, that is amazing. And that's awesome that he wants to serve his country. And that's something that he's that passionate about it. I love it. I'm happy he enjoys it. My cousin was in the Navy, and he didn't like it. They tried getting him to come back. They were going to pay him a bunch of money, and he said no. I don't know what he does now, but I don't know. I don't know what he does now, but I know he didn't like it because he didn't get to do what he wanted to do, but I think that comes with the first, being a noob and being the new person, you don't get to jump and do what you want. I don't think he always had a lot of patience. So I think if he would have given it a little bit longer, he may have gotten to where he wanted to go. I don't know. I don't know much about the military. Military isn't I don't have I think he was the only I don't know where I'm going with that. But let's see what you need to know, my dear. I know this is going to sound really weird, but I'm hearing is there a lot of commotion, or is there a lot of things going on that goes with your business, Miss Heather? Like, I know before, like, you got to do one of the fairs, you got to be in charge of it. But what I'm hearing and what they're showing me is I feel like, I don't know, it almost makes me feel like there's a lot of doors or there's a lot of opportunities that are coming to you. And because there's so much or there's something going on that's overwhelming you, and it's hard to make a decision, and they want you to know that they want you to listen to your heart when it comes to making the decision, is what I'm hearing. I'm hoping that I'm trying to see if that even makes sense. Because I feel like there are things coming that you deserve. Like if it's like goals or ideas or dreams, like stuff that you are wanting to happen with your business. I feel like there's doors or there's things open that we just have to find and trust ourselves with the right steps, because they're showing me that you have the ability to blossom. You have the ability to rise with it. Like the Ace of Pentacles is all about putting all of that love and that nurture into, I'm seeing this as for your business for some reason. That I just see it. I think my husband's home, so Leo's having a heart attack. I hear two men talking outside. So I'm seeing you holding on to something, and they're saying allow it to grow, allow it to expand, because you have the ability. This is about making a transition. The world is about fulfillment and you being able to have, how do I explain it? Like, I just feel like that transition, like completing something when it comes to hitting certain goals or expanding somewhere. Do you make yourself have like yearly like goals, like set things out, like I want to be here at this point, I want to be there? Because I'm seeing you have that ability to have that completion. Does that even make sense? I don't even know. It's my health that has been stressing me. Okay, that makes sense, because I was just looking. I'm like, I have no idea where this Three of Swords fits in with the business, because Three of Swords is about pain and fear and heartbreak, and I just feel like I felt like it had to do with work. So, because the other card that came after that was the Queen of Wands. So that's why I was like, where the hell does this Three of Swords, where is this coming from? But now it makes sense, because if there are things that are going on with that. So this is them saying that the things that are pulling at you, that are making you have those negative thoughts, that are making you focus on other things, they want you to release it, and they want you to try to keep your world lighter and positive. Okay. So I know, yeah, I understand that. Today I was just thinking of adding soy candles. I love it. Yeah, because I know health can be that with all that stress. That makes sense. I'm happy you said that, because I was really stuck, because all these cards are mostly positive. So I'm like, where the heck is this Three of Swords coming from? Because I see goals, I see things, and you wanting to expand and hitting goals, but just something was holding you back. So when it comes to those health issues, and when it comes, I know COVID has hit a lot of people, and they want you to set your boundaries. They want, like, even, oh, look at, she said she wanted to do soy candles, and look at, there's candles on the card. I love it. So this, I got really excited there. This is, to me, this is about you setting up your safe place. This is you making your sanctuary. This is you setting your goals and knowing that you have the ability to bring that power, and that spirit will be by your side. Sometimes when we have health things or other things pop up, they distract us. And I feel like they're showing me that you have these abilities and these things around you that I'm not doing it in order now, that they want you to focus. To me, this is them telling me to focus on your business so you can achieve your goal and to be happy, that there are things holding you back, but you have the power to let it go. So it's all about, I know it's hard not to focus on that stuff, but the more that we push it out and not allow it to take over, maybe I'm hearing they're showing me that we do yearly goals. Like for me, sometimes I do daily goals. Like I have daily goals, and then if I hit that, I try to keep it going, or I have monthly. Like I try to do that so it helps manifest and it helps bring things in. I feel like it helps show that connection to that spirit wants you to have a good life. Spirit wants you to have those positivity in your life. I feel like I was saying that so weird.
He might bark. I'm going to clean up his poop.
He pooped in the house?
No, outside.
When did you take him outside?
He said he might start barking because I'm going outside to clean his poop.
Oh, okay. I didn't get any of that. Got it now. I didn't understand any of that. Okay, we're good now. Good luck. May the force be with you with all of that poop. Since middle November. Awesome. Good. So that could also be why the Three of Swords came out, because that could be you releasing the pain. Like, I know it looks sad and I know it means all that, but when it's that way, it's you understanding those pains, and the screaming and crying means we're healing. We're on our way. I love it, Miss Heather. Keep going. Keep going. Yay! I'm so excited. Hi, Sarah Jane. Oh, I love it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be a part of this whole love story and this adventure. It makes me so excited. Miss Angela, you are next. Who did you want to talk to? I love it. I have the ability to do either one more tarot card reading, or I can do the $5 special to see what your Valentine's Day might look like. Go and see what Spirit has to say about your Valentine's Day. Because me and my husband both have to go pick up the girls in separate cars today. Jared's taking Lily straight to a softball private, and then I have to take Isabel to dance. So we both have to, it's going to be weird. We both have to go pick up the children. And I'm going to go straight to pick her up and just take her straight to dance so I don't torture Leo to come back for like 10 minutes and go back. Oh, Miss Angela, I do that all the time. You're welcome, love. I do that a lot. I call my husband, and then I stare at him on FaceTime, and then he stares at me. I'm like, I don't know. I always forget. Let's see. At least my husband warned us that he may bark because he's cleaning. He has a lot to clean up outside. I told my husband if we get a dog, he has to clean up the poop because he won't change the kitty litter. And since I worked from home for the girls, I always changed their diapers. So tell him that if we got a dog, he was in charge of the poop. And he hasn't been able to clean Leo's poop up in so long. Like, it would snow, and then the snow would kind of melt, and then it would get cold. And then he would go to do it the next day, and then we got like 5 inches of snow, and you couldn't even find him. And probably because he didn't want to do it. But I'm happy he's doing it now. It's needed. Yeah, I refuse to clean it up. I know sometimes it probably looks awful, but I refuse to clean it. I don't care if he's a mommy's boy or not. I'm not cleaning it. Let's see, Miss Angela. Let's see what we got. Miss Angela, what's going on with your spine? Like, I feel like this is you. I don't feel like this is a loved one that's passed. They're showing me a spot. They're showing me your spine, and I feel it mostly, I'm going to say lower back, not like lower to like by your butt bone. Maybe mid-lower. I don't know. I just feel pain there, but they're showing me something with your spine. Are you having pains too if you sit wrong? I don't know, they're showing me something with your back. Or maybe this is spirit. Did somebody have any back issues, Miss Angela? Barb! I know that probably sound weird. Hi, Barb. How are you? You're going to be right after Miss Angela, love. I know. I don't know. Like, I just feel, I don't know why. I feel back pain. Okay. So maybe this is a loved one. I thought maybe it was you because they really painted that picture. Maybe things are just painting. I don't know. They're showing me a spine. They're showing me mid-lower back pain. I feel it right in the center. I feel like either I was stabbed or there's a nerve or there's something pinching. It doesn't feel like kidneys. Okay. I knew you had something going on, so that's why I thought maybe it was you that I was feeling. But I feel like right in the middle of my spine, and they keep showing me a spine. I just feel like either something's pinched or something happened to somebody's lower back. Well, that was interesting. My boyfriend or either my two boys. Who likes to swim? For some reason, all of a sudden I saw like a swimming pool, and they're saying that I know it's cold, but I feel like they're making me feel like swimming would help, or unless somebody likes to swim and it helps their back. This is really random right now, but they're painting these pictures. You. Okay. Maybe kidney. Okay, let me look at my body organ picture. Maybe it'll help me figure this out. Let me scroll up to it. Miss Angela, are they worried do they wonder if anything is moving up from okay, maybe it is kidneys, but I feel it in the middle. Have you been having anything like with your pancreas? Because it could be it could be a pancreas that I'm feeling. Because as the picture that I'm looking at, I'm not seeing kidneys. Let's see if I can show you. Like, let's see. Like that and that are the kidneys, but I feel like right in the middle of my spine, and where I'm feeling that would be about where that pancreas is. I don't know. Somebody has something going on around in that, and I'm hearing that. I feel like it's a pinch. Nope, not that you know of. Okay, I feel like somebody has a pinched nerve, or somebody has some type of back pain. I don't know. Unless you know somebody who had back issues that passed. Do one of the boys or the boyfriend work out a lot? Does somebody do work out, do chin-ups and do a lot of working out? I feel like they need to rest. And I feel like and I'm hearing a female voice coming through. So I feel like a female is coming through and saying all of this. Do you have is this a grandma? Do you have a mom or an aunt or somebody that was motherly for you that has passed? He's barking at his father. Hi, Joyce. Welcome. Okay, then this must be Brandon. I don't know. You can find out if his back hurts. For some reason, I feel like it could be like those ice things where they sit and ice their back. Because all of a sudden they were showing me somebody working out. And I feel like they're overdoing it and they're just having a lot of pain in their back. And I have this woman coming through who is just a little worried about his body, that it's taking a lot of beatings. I don't know. Does he set goals or does he have a goal that he wants to be with working out? I just like my lower back just hurts so bad. It kind of I think it has to do with that because I know a long time ago when I was a little girl, when I was younger and did gymnastics, I would have these pains. I just feel like he may be pushing himself too hard for if he has certain goals in that. And they just want him to be able to either ice it or maybe just sit in a hot tub or sit in some type of pool. I know some workout places are cool and have like swimming pools and stuff like that. Yes, he wants to be thin for some. Yeah, they're telling me that he's overdoing it. And they don't want that's probably why I was feeling a pinch too. Because I could feel it. It feels like the spine. So if you can tell him that grandma or what he would call grandma said that he needs to relax. Perfect. So have him go. I think he needs to do some even swimming laps. I feel like swimming is good for losing weight and all of that stuff too. So I feel like he needs to stop working. Like, I don't want to say not stop, but I feel like he needs to slow down in like the working out and lifting things and maybe doing some more like laps in the pool and stuff. I just feel like his back is really hurting. Because that was the first thing I saw was like the picture. Sometimes they do that. They just make, for body parts that I do know, they will paint those on my wall. For things that I do know, they will show me like the spine and they'll show me lungs. Like certain things, they'll paint those out for me. He needs, I feel like he's so focused that he's not realizing, guys like to ignore the pain too, because nobody likes to be in pain. So I feel like he's ignoring it. I want to be in Arizona. Yeah, just kind of get him to go in the pool. His body needs a break. She's taught. Okay, what does that mean? You're welcome. Yeah, I just feel like he's totally ignoring it. But I'm a baby too, so I'm like, this hurts. Okay, she's showing me like you going around and around and around. I feel like you are not like you're like nonstop. Is there something going? Like I know you have health stuff going on, but is there things that you are helping your children and everybody with? Like I'm seeing you kind of like in a hamster wheel, and I feel like you have so much that you're doing that you're not getting a break. And and I'm like, she's not exhausted, and they're like, no. No, she's not. Like they're just showing me that you're constantly going and that there's so much going on that you're either trying to fit everything that you need to get in that day, or you just know that if you don't finish this, something more and more is going to happen. So I hope that makes sense. And do you have a lot of stuff that goes in and out of your mind too, Miss Angela? She's saying that there's, okay, so it could be that simple. I try not to take simple things simple, I guess. Just a lot of birthdays to juggle. Okay. So are you trying to plan to make sure that you have maybe you're just going fast, making sure everybody gets what they want. They're just showing me like there's that you're constantly going right now, making sure things are getting done. Have you been having to calculate too for all of that? I know how it is to have that with birthdays. We did that for November and December. What is that? Why does that keep coming up? I thought that was a ladder. Okay. 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 I'm just trying to think of how to say it. Okay, they're showing. Okay, I don't know how to explain, so I'm going to try. They want. Okay, there's something that I feel like. I don't know if this has to go with your health or if this has to go with something else. Everything feels like work to me because, personal life, relationships take work. Work is work. Things that we want, everything it's just so overwhelming. But what they're showing me is that they keep showing me something about a ladder. And I'm seeing you standing, like, for some reason on a pool ladder, maybe because you are in Arizona and you're lucky and you get to go swimming all the time. And I'm seeing you wanting to go up to the next step. And then as we're going up to the next step, I just I see you looking out, like seeing, is this the right thing to do? Is this the right time? Are there like decisions that you are also trying to make, like like if I take this, like trying to figure out new doctors or new things with your health or job opportunities? Like I feel like you're looking really close on things to try to get to move up, if that even makes sense. I don't know how else to explain it, but and I keep hearing, tell her to have faith, tell her to hold on to her faith. Like I feel like you want to trust, you want to do this, but sometimes when we're so close or we're so focused on something, then we don't allow ourselves to go forward, or we don't allow ourselves to go upward. Leo, it's okay. It's okay. Daddy had to clean your poop. I'm sorry. It was way overdue. You want to buy a cabin. Okay. Do you have feet? Is that what you might have? Like, because I keep seeing, maybe that's I don't know. I just keep seeing these ladder. I saw a ladder and like you looking, like, are you, okay. So have that make sense. So stop worrying so much, Miss Angela. They're saying if that is what you want to do, they want you to go for it. They don't want you to look for reasons or opportunities why you can't do this right now or why you shouldn't do it. Perfect. So that's you probably scouting it out and looking, because it was so weird. Like I'm seeing you taking a step up and I actually see you going like this and like looking out. I'm like, what is she looking for? I'm like, just go for it. So and they just kept saying, tell her to have faith, tell her to have faith. So as you're checking these off, taking these steps up to get to buy a cabin, they're telling you that just to keep having your faith. It's sometimes, even though we're ready for that next step, we're ready for these things, sometimes we have to wait for that to also to fall into place too. Or sometimes we have to wait for that timeline to come into play as well. So just continue to have faith. If there are different levels that you are looking for, maybe just making those checklists, making sure you're moving up and having everything in line to be able to take that leap. Yeah, I feel like I don't feel like you need to be, I don't like the way they're showing me you looking. I feel like that you're looking too hard, or maybe that it's time for you to go take a look because what you need may be around. They're saying it's not going to hurt for you to be looking right now. They're showing me that it's time to keep going up and up. They just want you to keep stepping up and not allowing anything to hold you back. I keep seeing crabs. Are you going out for dinner for Valentine's Day, Miss Angela? Does somebody like seafood? All of a sudden I'm seeing like these little crabs going by, unless you have a Cancer in your life for a zodiac sign. If not, I will send you mine if you would like one. He cooks. I don't know, like I just asked, like they're showing me, like I feel like you're gonna have a nice Valentine's Day, Miss Angela. I see a nice we love seafood. Maybe order some for Valentine's. Oh, all of a sudden I saw a crab. And I know some people either love seafood or they don't. So I thought it might be you guys going out to dinner or having a nice dinner with seafood. I don't know, maybe you can just like, I don't know, unless you have a picnic outside since you get nice weather and have seafood. That's Brandon's birthday too. Oh, how exciting. Yeah, I just felt like you guys would go out to dinner and just have a nice, I felt like it was a nice connecting moment, like romantic moment. So that's cute that his birthday's on Thanksgiving. One of the guys I went to high school with, his birthday's on Valentine's too. And he just got engaged to one of my friends from high school. They dated late. And she's the one who helped us get our house. So that's cool. I've never known another guy's birthday on Valentine's Day. I love it. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a nice night. I feel like you guys, if you're not going to go out, then have a picnic outside. I felt like it was going to be more romantic than just staying home. So you'll have to let me know. I saw crabs dancing. I didn't even know if there was like a seafood place by an ocean or by some body of water that you guys would go to. I just felt that peace and being able to connect and having a good night is what I'm hearing. Yes, Miss Barb, just message me. I can give you your reading while Isabel's at dance if you want. Just shoot me a message when you're free. So I got to pick Isabel up and take her to dance, and I can do it anytime with that. I love you, Barb. Just shoot me a message and let me know. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like, I just feel like so even if it is his birthday, I feel like that's a double thing. So I feel like a romantic night would be good. Maybe take a look and see, like, I don't know. I just saw like a beach and I saw more like a romantic place for like seafood. I want to come. I love crab. I love shrimp. I like seafood. I'll come with you, Miss Angela. I feel like you deserve it, and I feel like it's something you guys need to do. So I maybe drop some hints. I feel like it's already in the works, but I would say something. I feel like you guys need just a nice night out together to spend time and to connect. And now I'm hungry. That made me hungry. Yeah, I hear you do. It's just like between kids and between everything, I just feel like that moment of just being with each other in a nice place, just being able to connect and being on that level is what you guys need. Oh, I'm so excited. Did you have any questions, Miss Angela? Did Daddy give you a bone? He's such a nice dada. Such a nice dada. You are very welcome, dear. Well, I will wait for Miss Barb to message me because I have to get Isabel's dance bag and everything. She's gonna want a snack, so I'm gonna have to pack a snack for her and everything. So I'm gonna go get them ready, get her ready for dance. If you guys need me, you can message me. My February specials are up. There's I think I put up some relationship readings yesterday. We can do that all week if you need to. Just let me know, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.